Hello.
First of all, let's start off. Talk us through how the transition has been the last couple of days. Now that you've flown all around the world and you find yourself in England.
Yeah, it took us, I think, 26 hours to get here, and I think, yeah, we got here. I slept well on the plane, transitioned well with the timings, but yeah, we had a bit of a training session yesterday, little hit out, and then, yeah, ready for a big day today.
Yeah. So obviously, I know you kind of were involved in the tour at the end of last year with going to Wales and going to Ireland. How does it feel? Does it kind of feel like you're back on the ground? Feels like a bit deja vu compared to last year, or does it feel different because of that World Cup feeling?
I think it definitely feels a bit different. I think, um, yeah, it obviously is a World Cup. I think it is the pinnacle of our sport. It happens once every 4 years. So, yeah, I think it's a bit of a different feeling, but yeah. Right.
Yeah, obviously, what's the kind of the process and the headspace where the squad has been like? Because obviously you've been building to this moment for all of the year. It's been in the back of every single conversation. It's kind of been part of every single planning going into every lead up match. What's that kind of process now that you're actually there and arriving and on the ground?
Um, Wait, sorry, could you say that again? I just.
That's all right. So the question is like, so obviously you've kind of been building up to this particular point here. What's the kind of process that Joe and the coaching staff are kind of talking about now that you're actually here and on the ground? Because leading up to this, it's always been, uh, you know, uh, prepping to get to the World Cup, and now you're actually physically there, and your next match is a World Cup match.
Yeah, I think the process is still the same. I think we've been building as a group over the last 18-ish months, and I think just sticking to what we've been doing and trying to keep building every week, and then hopefully putting out some great performances against our opposition.
Mm. Obviously, for you personally, first time at a World Cup, it's been a crazy 18 months for you.
Yeah.
How does it kind of feel to kind of get there, actually be on the ground, and go, okay, now it's real?
Yeah, it's kind of a surreal feeling. I think 18 months ago, if you told me I was going to World Cup, I probably wouldn't believe you. But yeah, definitely very excited to be here and very grateful for the opportunity that the coaching staff have given me.
Mm. I mean, obviously, one of the big challenges that you've had is, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about it with the Wallaroos. The loss of Charlotte is a big a big challenge. But you've obviously got Manua coming into the squad. Talk to me a little bit about playing with her and the stuff that you've kind of done in combination with the backline. What does she bring?
Yeah, Nua's been with our group all year, so I think it's really exciting to see her get an opportunity. Even though it's pretty sad, it's really sad that Charlotte obviously can't be here due to injury. But I think it's a really good opportunity for Nua. I think she's been working really hard within this group over the last 6-7 months. So, yeah, I think she's a great ball player, hard runner. So I think she'll be very exciting in this World Cup.
Mm. Are you starting to kind of notice all of there's been so much talk about this particular World Cup that over 300,000 tickets sold, that people are really, really excited to get along and watch women's rugby. Are you starting to feel the buzz now that you're actually on the ground a little bit?
Yeah, definitely starting to feel it. I think, yeah, there's a lot of sold out crowds. Everyone's talking about it. There's going to be lots of people there. I think, yeah, starting to definitely feel a lot more now that we're in the country.
Mm. Obviously, you're looking ahead to the Samoan game. I believe you played in not this Oz A game, but the previous one against Samoa, I believe. But what's it like, regardless, kind of in terms of prepping for this particular game, and what, obviously, because it's a game that the Wallaroos really need to kind of hit the ground running with.
Yeah, I think Samoa are obviously a really strong team. I think they're a very physical team. I think we've just got to prep for that. I think we've got to go out in our hit out sessions and just go as hard as we can each other, I think. And then obviously just review them from a technical point of view, and then, yeah, get it going.
Mm. Is there any particular players? Have you talked to kind of some of the players who've been to a couple of World Cups, kind of know that experience, and kind of go, okay, this is actually how you process all those emotions, put it all to the side, and go, okay, yeah, this is how we do it to get a job.
Yeah, I've talked to a few girls that have been to World Cups before, and I think it's just they've mostly said like taking it like a day at a time, like not trying to overload yourself or try and get too much. Just like taking it day by day and taking it moment by moment.
Mm-hmm. And then, lastly, it is kind of an awesome event. It is kind of cool to see the side on the ground. But for Caitlyn, the player, for Caitlyn, the individual, obviously you've worked really, really hard to get this point. What does success look like for you, be it results on the field, be it just getting better as a rugby player, be it growing as a person?
Yeah, I think it'd be growing as a player. I think in the environment with the people I got around me, I think I get better every day, whether that's during training or off the field. So yeah, I think this World Cup's all about growing as a player and then hopefully getting results off the back of that.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Awesome sauce.
Hey, sorry, my camera isn't working. It's Brendan Bradford from the Daily Telegraph and Code Sports. Hey, Caitlyn.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you going? What have the last sort of 18 months to 2 years been like in your life? Like, yeah, it's just breaking records, like the highest of highs and then injuries and stuff. Yeah, what's that been like, and how's that been to sort of handle?
The last 2 years have been a bit of I would say a roller coaster. I think last year I juggled school with all the sport, and then this year a couple of injuries at the start of the season. But yeah, I think it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but we're here now, so yeah.
Is there anyone, in any of the teams you sort of play for that you reach out to, you look up to, and for guidance and stuff in that side of things?
Yeah, definitely. I think at the Waratahs, probably Maya Stewart and Georgina Fredericks. I think those are the two that I go to if I have any problems or if I need any advice or anything. And I think, yeah, those two are pretty solid.
Nice. And coming through, growing up as before you sort of cracked the Waratahs, before becoming a top line rugby player, like who were the players you looked up to, or just sports people you looked up to when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, I kind of looked up to, from a 15s point of view, like Dan Carter, and then from like a 7s point of view, people like Charlotte Kazik were probably the people that I looked up to and wanted to sort of be like.
Today, pinch yourself moment playing alongside Charlotte Kazik?
Yeah, definitely.
Session, stuff like that?
Yeah, I was actually very nervous to actually be around her through our first couple of training sessions. But yeah, she's just a really lovely girl, and I don't know what's going on.
Was there like a moment or a game or something that you're sort of like, I belong with, playing with her, I've made it kind of thing?
Yeah, probably just training alongside her. That would probably be the one.
And Dan Carter, obviously, for I guess a couple of generations of footy players, he was the number one. But he's someone you sort of have watched over the years. Yeah,
definitely. He's someone that I watched growing up a lot. I think my dad being a bit of a Kiwi fan, but yeah, he's one of those people that I wanted to play like. Whether it's his ball skills, his vision, his kicking. Yeah, he was just very such a class player. So yeah.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
All good.
Hi, it is just Magdalena from Central News. Caitlyn, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Just again, circling back, if that's all good. So,
Yep.
In general, how are you feeling about the World Cup next Friday? It's coming, next Saturday for us, but it's coming around quite soon.
Yeah, I'm obviously super excited. A little bit nervous though. A little bit nervous. Yeah.
Is there any match in particular, especially in the pool game, you are nervous for? Obviously, England are currently ranked number one.
Yeah.
How, as a team and individually, are you feeling about that game?
Yeah, obviously they are the number one in the world at the moment, but I think anything can happen at a World Cup. So, but I think also a bit nervous for every game because, every team is a strong, like a hard team, strong game. I think we have one of the hardest pools, so yeah.
Awesome. So obviously in 2029, Australia are able to host the Women's World Cup. It's a big thing.
Yep.
Probably will be the next big female sport we host after the Matildas. As a young gun in the sport, what are you aiming to show Australia and young women who aspire to be in sport? Like, what are you guys aiming to do to motivate them to join the sport or just to watch and follow along?
I hope by that time I'm hoping that we can inspire young girls and boys that rugby is a sport for everyone. I think no matter where you're from, no matter where you're from, like what you look like, it's a sport for all shapes and sizes. So I think just inspiring, not even just young Australians, just young people all over the world, that rugby is a game for everyone.
Awesome. And your coach was touching on the other day about how you're focusing on your process goals as a team, trying to just look at what you can do rather than the outcomes.
Yep.
But as an individual, is there anything you're really looking to try and get out of this World Cup, whether it's mental or physical?
I think just working, like building as a player, I think. Just by watching opponents, like, I don't know, just whatever I can do to better myself for the team, and then hopefully, getting results off the back of that.
Amazing. And just one last question. As you are one of the youngest, and there are a couple of veterans in your squad this year, some coming into their third World Cup. Is there anyone in particular, or any people in particular in the squad that you've been really looking up to, who have been motivating you or giving you any words of wisdom?
As I said, I think Maya and Freddie have been those two for me. I think they've really been keeping me humble, and then just showing me kind of the ropes, and then just like talking about like their experiences at past World Cups and how that went for them, and just helping me out whenever I need it.
Amazing. Thank you, Caitlyn. That's all for me.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alicia.
Thank you.